Hey everybody, it is June the 4th, Saturday 2022, 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're on our bikes out here. We've already ridden this trail. I just want to show you where we're at. If hopefully you can see that on my phone. Don't know if you can or not, but what this is we're on the Tennessee side. If you look at that, you can hopefully see that says Tennessee. That's Alabama right there on the other side of that road. It says Cave Branch Road. And I'll show you the bike trail here in a second. Let me right over here and show you something. Okay, so right now I'm still in Tennessee. This Cave Branch Road right here, this is what is the line for Tennessee and Alabama. So I'm still on this side of the road, so I guess I'm still in Tennessee. Okay, but I want to show you this sign right here. You see over here, it says mile 11 on the green one, but the board one there says mile 10.2. That is for this track, which is over here to the left. Now, try to spin this around. But this is Cave Branch Road going straight ahead of us, but over here to the left, this is actually the trail, and we've rode this from the south end. This is the north end. So we were officially in Tennessee, and as soon as I cross this road, we're back in Alabama. So let's go ahead and ride from state to state together here. Okay, we're in Tennessee, we're in Alabama, and we're on the trail. So this is the bike trail. I'm going to video some of this, and we will go through the little tiny town of Elkmont. I actually stopped at a barber there and got my hair cut. Here to show you. That should look pretty good, hopefully. And most of the 99.8% of this trail is nothing but shade, and you'll see that. Just this very ending is sun. And when you get here to this end, there's this church over here on the left, and there is a public bathroom right there on the left. And then right here is a little picnic area where you can sit and have a little break. If you brought you anything to eat or drink, then you can have that there, obviously. But I'll just be shooting this from time to time, make a video out of it, and show you this ride on the, the name of the trail is slipping me right now. It's Richard something trail. But I'll put it in here, and you'll see it. So just hang with me, and I'll show you some interesting things as we go along. Okay, so as we're trying to ride along here, see that house over to the right. It's got a really nice porch on it, and you can see this individual here mowing the grass. And we're going into the shady section here now, so we've got a nice view up there from where we're riding. So hopefully it ain't too bad. But pretty much what you're seeing here is a lot of what we'll be seeing of shade on this trail, and trees just everywhere. So we'll keep going here. I'll take you up a little bit higher just to test this thing. That looked like a drone shot there right through the leaves. Let's get a few more seconds of it. All right, we'll put it down, and we'll go from here. So here, if I'm going to show this down on the ground, show you how there's so many pine needles. That's on this part of the trail. Maybe I've already ridden through a majority of them, because it's definitely a lot thinner here. But there was a whole lot of pine needles on this section of the trail. This was the only section where that was true. But still, you can see this part of it, still shady it is. The overarching trees, I'll try to give you, show you up through there and down, from this mud here. It's nice and cool through here and riding these bikes. You always get a constant breeze. And we really definitely like that. House over there on the left. So not a bad trail, but I'll show you more as we keep on going through here. Okay, now I just want you to see this little wooden bridge that they've got built here. So we're going to ride through this. So you can see the fencing here on my right. And then some up here on the left, and of course the bridge. And let's go over, it's going to be bumpy. And then off of it. And then you can see it from behind. Should look pretty cool. That sign back there just says mile 8. So if you remember, we started at 10.2, so according to that we've come 2.2 miles before we get back to the south end. So it won't be a whole lot longer, I think, and we'll be down into the town of Elkmont. And definitely not more than 2.4 miles. And I'll definitely be getting that for you. So let's keep going and seeing what we can see on this track here. All right, so we're going to get this bridge up here. So you can see, it's not a cover bridge. Now there's a big bump right here, so that looks on the camera because that's a very big bump. We've got an individual up here waiting on us. I'm not sure who that individual is. I'll get you just a little bit more of this trail here. You should be able to feel like you're just flying through here at this point without me speeding up the video. But again, you can see all the trees all the way around. As I ride through, I'll just try to do a 360 through here. And just to show you this whole area, what this looks like. And this here is truly 99% of the trail. At 10.2 miles long, and you start down in just a little north of Athens, Alabama, and right all the way to the Tennessee line, as I showed you. So pretty interesting. You can walk it, you can ride it, you can ride a horse on it even if you wanted to, but no motorized vehicles, of course. Okay, so hopefully that's more than enough time to show a nice 360. And pretty soon we should be at Elkmont. Okay, now show you how the trail comes right beside this little road here. And the thing I want you to really notice is this house over here to the right. That I think that is a cute little setting out here all by itself. And I'll show you all around past it here, because I want you to see that. So just a nice little setting. I like that porch. I can imagine myself just sitting there, just enjoying the view. I think would be cool. Actually, we cross this road, and we're right back on the trail again. And you can see still a little bit muddy through here. You see a really nice house right over there through those trees. So got some nice columns and everything on it. Hopefully you can see some of that. So not a bad place to live if you can do it. All right, so we should be nearing Elkmont. And I'll be bringing that to you. So I think I'll just keep this going. I may cut some of it off and show you the town of Elkmont. Okay, right up here is the town of Elkmont. If you look over here to the right, there's a building there and some steps that goes up to that. So the trail crosses this road right up here. If you look on the left, there are some signs here about this used to be the Tennessee-Alabama Central Railroad. Now, right here to the right, this is the downtown. And back there to the right, that's where I got my hair cut at. And well, there says the Red Caboose Cafe. And here's the Red Caboose right here on the right. And then you see here on both sides of the track, it's got nice little lights here. This would be the old train depot to the right, the green building. And little signs are on the left. And then you can see the trail goes right on. So you've pretty much seen the town of Elkmont. That is about it. So I've showed that to you. So we're going to keep going, and I'll show you more of this trail as we keep going. All right, so let's wait for that little point. Okay, so I'm off the bike. I just want to record this swamp here and show you this is a very, very huge swamp all the way through. If you look, definitely straight ahead through there. This just seems to go forever. Here's the bike trail where we've come from. See more of the swamp through here. See some of the logs and things like that in there. So it's a swampy swamp. Very much so. Thought you might be interested in seeing that. I know I am. So hope you enjoyed that. And then we'll get back to the bike ride and we're, let's see, in fact here, before I kill this, let me show you. There's a sign right here that says mile 3.5. So we are 3.5 miles back, 3.5 miles from being back. So you can see it was 10.2 miles, so 6.7 miles we've already ridden. And so we go 3.5 more down that way, and we are back. And of course I'll show you where we're parked at when we get there. So let's keep on going. I'll show you a little bit of the swamp as I'm riding here. So let's just cruise through here. I'll be showing you over here to the left. That's where the swamp is from me. I just want to show you how much there is here at this thing. Hopefully this is picking it up well. I'm sure you can hear some of the wind and some of the birds and various nature sounds like that. You see all that over there? That's, man. This is truly probably the biggest swamp I've ever personally been this close to. Instead of doing it in Texas, Louisiana, or someplace, I'm doing it in Alabama, northern Alabama at that. That, as you know now, is not very far from the Tennessee line. So if you get a trivia question, are there any swamps in Alabama? Well, answer yes. All right, so I think that's about it. So we'll go on and I'll show you whatever little bit else we get back, and then I'll show you when we get back where we're actually at. Okay, wanted to get you this other bridge here that we're coming up to. Give you some of that flying effect. So here comes what I think is probably the last bridge. And I think we're not much over a mile from being back. That was sort of bumpy. But you can see all around this bridge there's water down there actually. But I think we're probably, like I said, not much more than a mile from being back.